Given the function f of x equals negative 4x plus 2, we need to find simplified expressions for the following two problems. First, we are to find an expression for f of x minus 2. So what I'm going to do is copy the given information, and where I see the variable x, I will leave a blank space, knowing ahead of time that my job is to replace x with some mathematical expression. Notice the input variable for the function is x. This notation is telling me that wherever you see the input variable x, we are to replace it with the expression x minus 2. So for example, this x will be replaced with x minus 2, and notice the left part of my answer matches the question now. I'm to find an expression for f of the quantity x minus 2, and that's written right here. But since I replaced x with the quantity x minus 2, I must also replace this x with x minus 2. So it's always the case what goes in this blank also goes here. Now, since they wanted my expression to be simplified, I will distribute the negative 4 to both terms in the parentheses. I would get negative 4x. Negative 4 times negative 2 is positive 8. And then simplifying further, I get that 8 and 2 makes 10. To organize my work, these steps were just a simplification of f of x minus 2. So my final answer would be that f of x minus 2 is equal to negative 4x plus 10, and that's in simplified form. Now let's do part B. Notice for part B, I start the problem exactly the same. Where I see the input variable x, I put a blank space to replace x with whatever I'm supposed to as dictated by the problem. In part B, it's saying that the variable x needs to be replaced with parentheses x plus h. So in the parentheses, I replace this x with x plus h. And notice once again, I replace this x not just with x plus h, but with parentheses around the x plus h, which are important in the problem, because without the parentheses, the negative 4 would not be multiplied by the h. But since I put my parentheses, they will be. Whenever you make a substitution in math, it is best to put parentheses around what you're substituting. Now, I'll distribute the negative 4 just like I did before. Negative 4 times x is negative 4x. Negative 4 times h is negative 4h. And I will copy the plus 2. Since there are no like terms, I cannot combine any of the terms, so there is nothing to be simplified. Don't forget on the left-hand side to write what it is that you found. We found a simplified expression for f of x plus h. I hope that made sense, and best of luck with your problem.